with the sub. Adrian with the sub. Hex. KZ Woolbreaker Swank. The Kebab. Ali. Bud. Standing. Notice. And Nazima. Alan. Squirt. With the 5 gifted subs. I need a haircut. I'm gonna be in Cologne tomorrow morning. So if anybody got any suggestions for a barber while I'm there, I plan on swooping by and getting a cut before we go in. I don't know if I got anybody. I don't know if y'all know anyone or not over there. Project Wallace with the 10 gifted subs. It's pronounced colon. Get the fuck out of here. It's Cologne, Germany. Colon my ass. I'm going to be calling it Cologne. I don't feel right calling it colon. I don't believe you. Prisma with the Prime, thank you so much. No. Today, guys, I wanted to watch this video here. Paul Tassi put out a video. Could Sony bring Destiny 2 back from the dead? The improbable, but not impossible road to revival. So it's interesting. I want to hear his thoughts on this, and I want to hear y'all's thoughts on this because it is very improbable, but I guess not impossible.
All right, I am back with a Destiny 2 video. I told you I'd squeeze out as many of these as humanly possible, even after the game dies. I still think there's some stuff to talk about. Bungie's still alive, so, that's something. Today, I want to talk about what is pretty much the ultimate hopium scenario for Destiny 2 players, either the ones that have stuck around or the ones that left and they're pissed that it shut down, and, the whole group that exists there. The idea here is, can Sony reverse its decision to shut down Destiny 2?
Yes, they fucking can. They don't even have to fucking even think about it. They just do it. They just fucking do it. Yes, they can. 1000%.
And restart live.
Will they do it? That's the question. I don't know.
Updates for the game instead of doing everything but turn off the servers, which is where the game is currently at. It's not even getting maintenance patches, really. I think those are done, even though they did some last minute ones. I mean, they don't even have a TWAB anymore. There's nothing. Nothing is left. I mean, yeah, I guess why would they have a TWID at this point?
Yeah, what would they talk about? Hey, you guys depressed? That's what this week at Bungie is. We're going to talk about depression. Next week, maybe we could talk about acceptance.
Is this possible? And if so, how would it happen? Why would it be, a good idea? What are the advantages of doing it? And then, what is the reality potentially of this actually happening? I don't think anything is impossible as long as Bungie still exists as a studio. I don't know, even technically they could disband Bungie and give the Destiny IP somewhere else, but that seems unlikely. So what is, I guess, the case for this? From Sony's end, not just, players want this, we're all, vote thumbs up on this necessarily. But what can Sony kind of be observing here with their disastrous push into live service games? One of the unique things about Destiny is that, unlike all their other live service games, this was the only first-party game that had an actual player base, that had an actual very lengthy history behind it. Yep. And that is the game that they shut down completely.
The one established IP.
There are reasons for that, not good ones sometimes. Sometimes it's just about costs, benefits, cash burn, stuff like that. We'll talk about that in a minute. But the fact is they closed down, the flagship game of the studio that they bought for $3.6 billion to replace it with nothing. No, I mean, it's, talking about Marathon, but like no Destiny 3 announcement, no Destiny projects in the works, as far as we know. Also, none of this is based on inside information. This is just me, spitballing this idea and addressing something that at least people ask me if it's possible this happens. So it's a case you can make on a couple levels where Sony could realize the error of their ways and do this. Would this be embarrassing for Sony to shut down a game like this and be like, whoops, and then start it up again? Yeah, but no more embarrassing than doing it in the first place and every single live service failure that we know they have had so far.
Dude, fuck embarrassment. We're past that. Look. If you're making decisions, Sony, at this point, due to what the perception would be, god damn, you know what I mean? Like you got to remove yourself from it. It's all about the money, okay? That's really what it comes down to. And quite frankly, I mean, just when you look across the board at all the other live service endeavors, they didn't really make any money, But there was one that actually made money. Now, it hit some hiccups. I won't lie to you. We'll talk more about that in a little bit.
So it's, we got to talk about Marathon at least a little bit, where it's clear Marathon is never going to have anything like a significant player base, like not even a fraction of what Destiny had or even what it still has. Nothing is going to change that. I'm curious to see the PvE mode. I have absolutely no faith that this can turn it around and become a meaningful player base that would make an impact on Sony and cause them to be like, yeah, this is a great new IP for them. Like it's done in that regard. I'm not talking about like that it's going to get shut down tomorrow or 6 months from now. Like I don't want
Marathon. I mean, really, I know we've said some stuff in the past, but Marathon, like I would like it to reach the point where, which was its entire thesis, right? Which was, it was supposed to be kind of a low overhead game, low dev count, right? But that they would do, your seasonal pushes and, follow the same cadence as other extractions. Now, with that being said, though, I do think that Marathon needs to get to a place where it can, in fact, stand on its own 2 feet. I'm not sure if Season 3 could get it to that point, but as we've seen in the past from Bungie when it came to Destiny 1 into the Taken King, Destiny 2 into Forsaken, I think that 1 year time frame has always been the point where, all right, can you do it, Bungie? And again, I will never expect Marathon's numbers to be astronomical by no means, but just be a game that it can stand on its own 2 feet.
Know what a potential timeline for that would be, or if they just find a way to just keep it going, with, I guess, smaller resources, I would imagine. But it's clear it's not anywhere remotely close to a Destiny replacement and never will be. So if you don't want Bungie to just be close to worthless, you would have to bring back players to some extent. And are all Destiny players pissed at Sony that they did this? Yes, of course they are. Would Destiny players be excited if they brought back Destiny 2 and had new content updates, whatever those new content updates might be? Yes, and there are examples of other live games that have maybe scaled back over time, but at least still exist, at least still make something. And this would be an IP that still carries on. You could continue the story. We just got to look at what pretty much all the story threads would be going forward. This might cost, larger scale content that we've gotten before. And even if that's shrunk, I mean, it could be even smaller than that. But the point is that it would not be completely dead. Restarting Destiny 2 instead of making Destiny 3 would mean that players can start playing Destiny immediately when that starts again, as opposed to waiting 5+ years for a Destiny 3. And Sony wouldn't have to spend $100 million on that, which is not an implausible amount of money. And then you get in a situation where it's just an ongoing game that evolves over time. And, how many other games have we seen do this? Like, there's no Warframe 2, there's no World of Warcraft 2. And like, yes, aspects of those can seem very dated, but they still have big player bases that have stuck around.
So to the first point Paul mentioned here, you do have a very large player base that's upset with Bungie and Sony, that being the Destiny community. And so, and I think that there needs to be a future for the Destiny IP. I'm not really sure what exactly should go into that future. Because there are so many variables. The idea of a Destiny Infinity or Destiny Forever, that being whatever that be, Destiny 2, it's very appealing. I just don't know if the Tiger engine can handle that. So, and and if it could, they wouldn't have ever cut content back in 2020. You know what I'm coming from? So, also, just ditching the Tiger engine, moving to a whole other engine it's not an answer either. What I'm really trying to say is there may be, like, for securing a future for Destiny, it may be something similar to almost like what the Division 2 is doing, where they're having like ongoing content drops for the Division 2, which has been really, really good. But in the background, they're working on Division 3. Granted, I know that's a lot of money. You would have to do a lot of rehires probably, considering the amount of cuts that Bungie's had. But I think that, there's also a hybrid approach as well. And dude, I'm going to be honest. If let me ask y'all, if a content drop was to drop here for Destiny 2, would you play it? I fucking would. I actually wanted the entire Shatter Cycle saga to conclude. I'd play the fuck out of it. And you can't tell me that the Raid and Dungeon team, who has been working there for was working there 6 months before many of them were let go, you can't tell me they weren't already working on another raid or even a raid in a dungeon. It may not be finished, but that shit is somewhere in there. But I would definitely jump on Destiny 2 shit. Shatter Cycle has to be completed. I think it has to, guys. And it's not like the story's not appealing. Like, I was really getting on with the story, even with kind of like the Star Wars crossover and in Renegades. I was getting with the story. Now, maybe there needs to be a recentering of sorts. Maybe there needs to be a consolidation instead of this, as like a true saga that's maybe drawn out for 3 years. Maybe that should be consolidated into one.
And, by making the right decisions and stuff that would, that has carried them into the future. And I would argue a lot of what lost Destiny its player base was not necessarily, Evie, what are you doing? Are you okay? You're making noises. A lot of that was,
IQ damn dog.
Bad decision making, not necessarily just fall off after the final shape, which there was going to be, but a lot of it just wasn't very good content. We had Matter Spark and things right after. And I think that was a result of not very good leadership and not very good decisions being made. But
I think we also need to, not saying that Edge of Fate and Renegades aren't to blame, but I really think that, the thing that really tipped the scales and just gut punched Bungie or Destiny was really Lightfall. Like, I cannot express enough just how damaging Lightfall really was. And, you saw the misprojections that occurred after Lightfall. I think Final Shape would have done a lot better had Life, and it already did. These are still expansions did pretty good. Final Shape still did pretty good, but I think it would have done a lot better had Lightfall not been what it was. Lightfall was overhated. Only the narrative is bad. Everything else, fire. No, the Lightfall was the moment where all eyes were back on Destiny 2 again, and it failed. And there were many numbers that reflected this. So, yes, it had high peak concurrent on that launch, but it had a very dissatisfied player base following. And what do dissatisfied players do? Well, they don't spend money. You see what I'm saying? They don't spend money. And then you had all the, the seasonal stories that followed after that, outside of Season of the Wish. But you had the seasonal stories that followed after that, especially, what was the first season that followed Lightfall? It was the one where literally the seasonal story consisted of us going and listening to Kiyomi talk about, what's her fucking face? Defiance, yeah. Maya. You know where I'm coming from? This is where Lightfall was a problem. Lightfall was a problem because it was like in the midst of, hey, you're taking on the biggest threat ever, that being the Witness. Let's do a side story. You see where I'm coming from? And all it was setting up, maybe future threats. But the point is like, with any show you may watch, you might like some of the filler content, but nothing sucks worse than getting close to the conclusion of something and it just like, let's just take you on a journey through filler land. I fucking love Naruto, but like there was a time there where it was like, Jesus Christ, I've got like 2 months of filler that I got to go through before we get back to the shit that I want. And then we get back to the shit that I want and you get like maybe 3 episodes. And then it's like, but wait, let's take you on another journey. And it's like, God, dog it, man.
One thing now is all of those old leaders are essentially gone. That is the head of the studio. That is, I guess, the head of Marathon by proxy. And then obviously there is no head of Destiny because there is no Destiny. And a lot of those people have left. A lot of those people, not all of them, are some of the Bungie OGs that got to vest their Sony deal options with millions of dollars. You could argue that a lot of them may have just sort of been coasting because they knew this was a firm deadline there. But I think all of the people that have, most of them that were going to do that have done that. And so it would be kind of fresh blood. The big elephant in the room is they fired all the Destiny people. Yeah, that's a bit of a challenge. Sony could, in theory, do a bunch of rehiring. It's the video game industry, and jobs are not exactly plentiful at the moment as studios get shut down left and right, as Microsoft just laid off 3,000 people or whatever. I doubt that a vast majority of the Bungie kind of rank and file that were laid off as a result of this have found new jobs immediately. I mean, this was a couple months ago this happened, and so many are still obviously looking for work. It does not seem totally implausible that, I doubt they would hire the whole, everyone they fired back or scale up to that degree again. But, there are plenty of people looking for work. And if they did want to do something like that, it's not impossible to think they could, even though this is certainly an era where all video.
On the topic of this here, yes, there were a lot of great developers that were let go. Not even in the most recent layoffs, but over the years. Interestingly enough, in the most recent layoffs, there were also a number of people on the Marathon side that were also hit. But then it almost seems like there is a preservation of specific Destiny 2 developers. Now, we've talked about it in here. The bios don't say Destiny anymore, but it doesn't say Marathon either. And there are certain skill sets that seem to have been retained internally at Bungie that I don't believe would translate to Marathon. Even in whatever future, like I don't know what Marathon is going to, I know it's going the PvE route, but what I'm saying is like, I feel like, there are key people there, and you have to ask yourself, why are they still there? You know what I mean? Why are they still there?
Companies, almost all, are not just like staffing up like crazy. There is also the idea that if Marathon is going to keep marathoning and keep performing like this, you move a bunch of Marathon people back over to the Destiny side of things, or incubating new stuff, because there will be teams to do that as well. And that is, real estate they already have, and I don't think that Marathon is going to be a game that needs, or arguably deserves, hundreds of people at Bungie working on it, given that, I'm making the assumption it's not going to have a turnaround. You can call me on it if it happens, but I maintain that is going to be a thing. And if none of this happens, that very much could lead to the end of Bungie as a studio if there is no further investment.
I think that Marathon needs to be in a place where it could stand on its own 2 feet. I know I've said that statement multiple times. I don't expect it to hit crazy numbers. If it does, wonderful for Marathon, right? Wonderful for Marathon community. So, but I think it needs to reach that point where you don't have to have a lot of developers still manning it. You see where I'm coming from? And so it has to be able to stand up, and we'll see what they do, man. We'll see what they're actually able to pull off.
There are some other things that Bungie can do to cut costs. One of the big things about how much Bungie and Bungie games costs is this idea that they have this like sprawling headquarters in Seattle, and they have all these Seattle-based developers, which you might not be American, or you just might not be realizing it's one of the most expensive cities in the country to live in, short of, like New York, Chicago, whatever. It is an extremely expensive city to operate out of, and that could potentially change if they relocated the studio somewhere else. If they did way more remote stuff, some people could live wherever. That's
on the topic of that too. There are many studios, by the way, they'll just have multiple locations. They'll have, and for instance, in Bungie's case, they could still maintain, their main headquarters in Bellevue, but maybe they want to open a studio elsewhere. Maybe when they want to do something outside the States, if they want to stand up a studio in Japan. Now, granted, all this costs money, but if that's like a big limiting factor is getting enough people in the Bellevue area. You see this across the board with many other studios. And actually, interestingly enough, you'll have a separation of studios, each with their own designated projects, right? So now you've heard of disasters where the separation of studios, there's almost like this internal conflict. For instance, like Anthem, where they had that internal conflict where one studio, which was supposed to be like the creative lead, had a completely different vision that was very much against what Anthem was supposed to be. And I think what was it, the Austin studio that very much had in mind exactly how to ship a live service game. So it's not the silver bullet here, but it is something that I do see it's very common across the industry. Move it to Atlanta. Is Atlanta like a big? I don't even. Why not move it? There's so many places you could move it to. I don't know if Atlanta's the place. I'm not sure.
Something they could potentially do. Like, yes, I'm armchair studio running right now, but and then they're also done, with all the payouts to all the people that have left. So those things are over. The retention stuff and the vesting stuff is over. And then, like I said, there's these games that just don't end. You don't get hard number sequels. You don't have to do some big hard reboot with a whole new engine or crazy upgrades or anything. And then this would be like the whole Destiny Forever idea that people have been, pitching more or less for years now, way before this happened, that eventually they dropped the 2 and just developed this indefinitely. You can say that the Destiny engine is aging, and the Destiny engine has many issues with it, but you know what? When the game was good, people were showing up to play, and I don't think anyone can log into Destiny and play the game and be like, oh, this is like so dated and like feels like shit to play. It doesn't feel like shit to play. It's never felt like shit to play, and it still doesn't, even if they stick with this engine. Stuff I think is the most dated is like character rigging models, like getting dialogue from these characters that are, I don't know what, 12 years old, 10 years old, 9 years old, whatever it is at this point, because that's when that tech started. They have done obviously overhauls and engine upgrades. I think this idea that, Destiny 3, oh, it's time to use Unreal or whatever instead of the Tiger engine. I think the Tiger engine, as shitty as it can be in some ways, is a kind of necessary part of Halo or Bungie games and how they feel over time that we've seen. And this is the idea. It is very...
I think, so on the topic of the Tiger engine, I think for what Destiny is now, and if there was to ever content in the future for Destiny, then yeah, I think, staying in that same engine is probably the correct move, I've heard various things on the Tiger engine. You guys have too. I mean, let's just be real, guys. It's not great. And I think for the original thesis for what Destiny was going to be, where there was going to be a D1, a Destiny 2, a 3, and a 4 was going to have the same, like, essentially the same model as like Call of Duties, where it was going to roll out almost on the point of every other year. The Tiger engine was going to be fine. But as far as building that forever game, those, you see the stress points that show up from the Tiger engine on that. I don't know if Bungie can build Destiny forever on Tiger. I'm also not saying Unreal is the answer either. This is I don't know. It may be another engine out there. I don't know. So, but as far as being like that MMO FPS that we always wanted Destiny to be, and I know some of y'all will say, well, Destiny kind of is like that. There's been constraining factors that it seems like Tiger engine is a very big part of. They could take a few years to upgrade the Tiger engine before building the next Destiny. Then they do that for Destiny 1 or Halo. Yeah, and they essentially were doing upgrades to the engine even beyond light, So you could do this even in tandem with content rollouts. But, again, this is where this is where like hard decisions have to be made internally, of what is actually possible and feasible. And then it's other things is like, could it just be marginal? That's the other thing too. Could this whole, we throw the blanket term engine upgrade out, but could the benefits just be marginal? And Tiger engine may already be at that place.
Far-fetched, I would say, to believe that this could happen. Obviously, I am biased from the position of a Destiny player who really wants to keep playing Destiny forever. It is just frustrating. I've said this before, but I cannot think of another live service series that has been just completely killed, just completely shut off after like a, 12-year storied history of attracting a player base, of producing content. Like, we've seen games, either figure it out and maintain really great numbers or start making really great decisions, and
or just even change up their business models. There are definitely games out there that have hit lows, that have hit lulls, and had to figure things out, right? They had to, sometimes it's literally changing the monetization model. But normally what you see is that there's an injection because there's a belief, maybe on the publishing side or even internally the developer, if they're independent, that they believe in the IP and they reinvest. I look no further than RuneScape. RuneScape, they took a gamble with old school RuneScape. It paid off wonderfully, beautifully. And then what have you seen since then? They've continued development of old school RuneScape. They still have RuneScape 3, and they've branched off into RuneScape Dragon Wilds, which is a fantastic game. And what a wonderful spinoff. Notice what they've done here. They've continued to expand, and they're already established IP because it sells. And so Destiny is a very strange case, beyond strange, because it was an established IP. However, it was on hard times. But to just completely ditch it, that's just it's crazy. Oh my God, yeah. I mean, look across the board from the Final Fantasy games to you see what's going on even with the Division. I tell you, Division really is like I really respect that the Division and Ubisoft and them have recommitted to the future of the Division. So, funny enough, we're getting a D3. It's just the Division 3. But they've recommitted to that. And so I really do respect it. And Division 2 has also been really, really good as well. I mean, I think, we've jumped into it heavily in February of this year. We've continued to play it. But see, they see value in that IP, and they're continuing to commit to it. So,
maintaining a player base, I'd say that's Warframe. You have other games that frankly should not still exist and still not have new content, and yet they do. I'd say that's the Division 2, and people were just jumping into that for some new thing recently, and like against all odds, that game's still making content, and there is allegedly the Division 3 coming. Believe that when it happens. But the point being is like there should be a way to make this work. It's very clear that this move just has destabilized all of Bungie, has put it in this really high risk, high jeopardy scenario. Would have been amazing if Marathon was a big hit. Maybe that would be less likely to have Destiny back, but it would also mean the studio survives, and then maybe it does come back in some form later. But I think you have to write off Marathon as something that's going to ever, turn things around and become a big hit and a big staple for Bungie and Sony. It's performing too badly. Like, I don't know what else to say. Even if at its core, it is a good extraction shooter that is not proven to be enough to attract more than a niche player base. And even if maybe they knew that would happen to some extent, this is still way below expectations, and a niche player base is not going to be enough to support a studio. It was supposed to be like a side game alongside a continuing successful Destiny.
Paul's making such a great point here. Marathon was never meant to be the flagship game for Bungie. Okay. And so that's not to take away from what Marathon is to their community. All right. But it was never meant to be that sole flagship game. And if anything, its entire thesis was that it was going to be, a game that had low overhead, decent enough reoccurring revenue. And I'll tell you what's been so interesting. We went to a studio in London, and then we're also going to a couple places, or Gamescom specifically. But talking with studios, it's interesting what projects end up being in rotation. And sometimes projects are greenlit just for the preservation of talent. And I know that doesn't sound like this. When you hear that, you're like, no, they're trying to make money. Yes, it's definitely a goal as well. But sometimes it's also, and a lot of times actually, if it's a really big studio, a preservation of talent. Because you can't just have people just not doing anything, right? Now, Marathon, you had, with all bullshit aside, it had a lot of big talent on that team. Many of the developers that worked on Forsaken ended up being those same key developers that were on Marathon. I don't know what Marathon's future is going to look like, but I do think it needs to get to that spot where it can fulfill what its original pitch was. I don't know what the man numbers are supposed to be on that. When I say man, like how many developers are supposed to be working on Marathon year round, what that number needs to get to. 100 devs, 50 devs, like what's the number there? Zero devs? That's harsh. That's harsh.
Yes, I think it's a good idea. Like, obviously, I think there are certainly issues potentially carrying Destiny on given the trajectory it had, but I also believe that pretty close to the end there, Bungie figured out a whole lot of things that players wanted and made a whole lot of changes to make the game feel like it was in a better state than it had been in years. I think story content was still kicking. I think they had some really big plans for the future that sounded cool. I think if we got past, I would argue, pretty bad expansions in terms of at least concept. I think Edge of Fate was bad in terms of both concept and mostly execution. I think Renegades was bad in concept, not as much execution. I think they did do execution pretty well on that, but it is also a Star Wars collaborating expansion that ended up being the last one of the series. And like, I would prefer that was not the case. I would have preferred something that was not Star Wars necessarily, but the idea is agreed. You know, fresh blood, fresh ideas, or at least, you know, realizing the other ideas that had the potential to be good going forward. A lot of the leadership that made a lot of the worst decisions is gone. I know that for a fact. So I don't know. This is copium. I've made the, like, what if, you know, here's the case for Destiny 3. I've done a few of these now, but I always hear people talking about this and what it would take for this to happen. So that's kind of my take on it. Obviously, the biggest barrier is they laid off the entire Destiny team, even though perhaps there was some sort of way to partially undo that. But yeah, not really something that happens in the industry these days. So anyway, let me know your unbiased thoughts about this, and we can chat about it more. And then, I don't know, more news soon. There's whatever the opening night live thing tonight. Not expecting any Bungie news there, but we'll see what comes out of that. So
good stuff, Paul. Good stuff. Yeah, man, I don't really think I have anything to add to the conversation, to be honest with you guys. You know, I'm along with all of you, just sitting, waiting, hoping, of course, right, that something's going to happen. Most definitely, like I truly believe Destiny is the IP that should be reinvested in. And I think that, I tell you what, if Bungie was to come out and showed a future for Destiny, I think that would do so much. You know what I mean? And maybe there needs to be, you know, there's, you know, I would say almost like for internally, you know, wins, small wins for the developers that are still there. Because I mean, you got to imagine this from like you know, how morale feels inside of Bungie. I'm sure post the layoffs here recently this past summer, probably not good. And so you know, securing a future for Destiny is not just a future for obviously us playing the game, but I'm sure those developers, you know, those that are still left over, they want to see that recommitment as well. Am I going to watch the Division 2 Gamescom stream? I've got some stuff we got to play today, yeah. Stop giving people false hope. Oh, man, I don't think I'm giving anyone any hope. I think I'm just hopeful. And if you're hopeful because I'm hopeful, well, that's on you, man. You know what I mean? That's on you, man. Oh. But listen, if a future for Destiny is ever announced from you personally, You, and when I say you, I mean all of you. I want to arrange a day, just an entire day dedicated to my ass being licked. And look, I'm not going to judge whether you're a Destiny player or a Marathon player. Hey, man, it doesn't matter to me. I just want my ass licked. So when that day comes, if it ever comes, I would like to arrange this. You know, we'll talk logistics on it. I will run naked down the road by my house. Let's go. Let's go. Front to back, side to side. It's at noon EST. They'll be talking about the future of Division 2 and 3. I'll try to take a look, guys. We've got some things lined up. I got to get out of here. I fly out this afternoon. And so I need to... we're not going to be live long today. So... Want us to do the alphabet while we're back there? Amen. Amen. Too busy for us? I see how it is. Motherfucker, I'm going to Gamescom to capture content to share with you fuckers. What are you talking about too busy for us? The whole reason why Luke and I are both going on this trip is to play all the upcoming shit you just recently saw. Jesus Christ. Fucking not good enough, huh? Not good enough. There's a couple of games, yeah. A couple of games. We'll be live for a few of them too while we're there. Relax. Don't tell me to relax. The last thing you want to fucking tell me to relax right now. Crazy you're letting Luke out of the basement for once. Yep. Nope, I got my passport. We're good to go. We are good to go. I'll see you in downtown Seattle. Oh my God. I didn't know Gamescom was in Bellevue. We were going to Germany. You'll know we're in Germany because when we go live, we will in fact be in Germany at Gamescom. Yeah, I mean, look, you know, I know there's some, I've seen some speculation in the community. I'm speculating with all of you. I just want you to know I'm on this journey with all of you. And, you know, thank you for having me along for the ride for this. We'll see what happens. I mean, I'm hopeful, and I know there's not a whole lot to be hopeful about, but I'm still hopeful, you know. I just feel like there has to be a future. You know what I'm coming from? Has to be a future for all of this. I think you guys made too much noise this past summer. Good noise. And there's no way that went unnoticed. You know what I mean? Why is Paul staring at me like that? He's trying to seduce you. It's working. Do not go gentle, right? What time you're going to be live at Gamescom? All right, just to let everybody know, we will, I think we'll be live Friday. And then Saturday for sure, we are going to be live. The last event we're going to be doing at Gamescom live will be, in fact, Arc Raiders. So, I had a good time playing Arc Raiders last year. I'm curious to see what's being cooked up for that. And so, that will be for the, that will be, I think, around Saturday, around, shit, I think it's going to be 10 o'clock y'all's time, 11 o'clock. Hey, man. I wouldn't count Arc Raiders out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that things are good right now, but I wouldn't count them out. I wonder if Bungie and Sony's going to say something small at Gamescom. I wouldn't I don't expect Bungie. They have too many things they need to handle internally. You know what I'm coming from? Like I wouldn't expect anything from Gamescom. Could be wrong, but I just wouldn't expect anything from Gamescom. And I'm sure some of y'all can even look up to see if Bungie's even at Gamescom this year. So I'm not sure if they are. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know much is going to be said on the Gamescom side. You won't hear anything till the Game Awards? No, I don't think... I'm going to be honest. I don't think that a big announcement on a big stage in any capacity needs to be the venue for what Bungie is going to talk, if they're ever going to talk. You see where I'm coming from? Because I think, and this is just my opinion, I think this conversation needs to take place directly between Bungie and the community. You know, it's one of those things like, unless like you have, I don't know, unless you're dropping fucking D3 or something like that, then obviously like a Game Award trailer, that would make sense, right? But if we're going off of what Paul's saying here about, you know, the future of Destiny, you know, you're not going to satisfy the Bungie community by going, hey, you know, here's a 2.5 minute trailer. You know what I mean? This is something that needs to be open dialogue. Dare I say, a Vidoc style video. You know what I mean? Like a 20, 30 minute Vidoc. You got to have substance in it, of course. And so who knows if they even have enough to even satisfy that. That's funny right there. Is Sony physically at Gamescom or only digital? Oh. It's been 3 months since they ceased development, and we've heard nothing. The code can't continue much longer. Stein, the code will continue until morale improves. Okay. By the way, Stein, I fucking played Lego Batman for you. You could fucking, you know, hear me talk shit about the future of, or potential future of Destiny. All right? I fucking gave you 2 hours of my life playing Lego goddamn Batman. You could put up with this. This has been my home for 11 years. It's earned my time. We don't have time to watch anything else today, guys. I don't have time to watch anything else. And unfortunately can't read. I know some of y'all are saying there's some articles. We don't have time to hit any of the articles. So I wish we could. But we've got to go jump on a few things, and we've got a number of copies to give away today for a game that we've been playing a pretty decent amount of. I've been enjoying. They're doing nothing but interviews today. Yeah. Boot up the marathon menu again. Hey man, I just wanted to come. You know, I just wanted to come look at things over there. It's been a hot minute. You know what I'm saying? Luke! Brother Luke, can you share the good word today?
Yes. Chat, today we're playing a game that we played couple of times, one that's near and dear to our hearts. Today's stream is sponsored by Aliens Fireteam Elite. Guys, this is honestly, when it comes to horde shooters, when it comes to build crafting, Cold Iron has hit something special here. Cross, he's got a lot of work to put in to get onto those extreme difficulties. He's got some teammates that need to support him because he's been running with bots this entire time.
Yeah, no lie. I actually need some decent people to join me because, like, I feel like I'm solid as fuck, but
Hot shot over here.
I would like to have some people.
You haven't played you didn't do extreme yet, did you?
No.
Dude, it's I've played a little bit. I have done extreme. You definitely need 4 people who are locked the frick in. I don't even want to know what insane is like. That's
Lucas got 30 hours in this game, chat. So he actually is heavily spec'd out. Unfortunately, he can't join me today because he's getting his shit together to go to Germany as well. So
did you get the shotgun?
I got the shotgun.
Heck yeah. How you been liking it?
It's good. It's good. It's the alien counter for sure.
Yeah, it's just like all the big guys just go crazy.
My build is a sentry build that lights everything on fire and do more damage to them while they're on fire with my other weapons as well.
Nice. Well, chat, if you guys would like to check out Aliens Fireteam Elite, we have a command !AFE2, and that's also going to be the same command that we'll be doing giveaways for codes. I'll be handing out some codes during the stream. But yeah, if you guys want to check it out, it's on Steam. You can pick it up today and maybe hop into the squad.
Let's go. Let's do it. All right, guys. If there's anyone in here that wants to join me, I could pull you right now. No big deal. If you don't, if not, I'm gonna be just hitting these lobbies and see if it might pull some folks. So, Luke, what do you think the cutoff point difficulty wise for a team of bots? Do you think a team of bots plus you can handle extreme?
I think it's possible that with my 30 hours, I have not hit a point where I'd be comfortable with me and a group of bots doing extreme together.
Okay.
I think for that, you would need to be much higher level. I think it's possible to do it with bots, but you would need to be like goated. Because the problem is the bots don't really do synergy stuff. They like kind of just shoot things and like that's fine and they pull aggro.
The only thing I find they're good at is rezzing.
Yeah, that's about it. So like there's no like pairing with a healer or getting another guy who's just like Hunter is really good for locking down enemies with the pulse and the stasis beam. So yeah, you're missing out on so much with a full team of bots. I also want to thank Daybreak for giving us these codes and sponsoring the stream as well. It's a big W from them.
Anybody want to join me? We're still in the Destiny directory. Mods, can you move me over? Yeah, move me over on this. Scarrow is gonna have a crash outs. What? Somebody tell Scarrow I love him. You know, I think that that restaurant he likes so much is not as overrated as he claimed. It's not bad. It's not bad. I'm working. Okay. Join if you want friendly fire. Can you kill your teammate?
Yes,
like
I've done it several times.
How difficult? Like, do you have to really unload on them?
So with the gun you have, that plasma shotgun, because it can deal so much damage, I have had instances where friends have walked in front of me and I've one shot.
You just blow them away. Oh my god. Yeah. Damn. All right, chat. Let me change out. Let me get out of this directory right now. I thought I had mods.
I'm doing it. I got you.
You got it. Okay. Perfect. Yeah. All right, guys. Eggplant bets for this one. Will I go down even once? That is. We got it tough. We're just gonna do intense right now until I can get a squad. Go give me just a second though, okay?
Didn't take long, chat. He was trying to be resistant to the Warlock build. He was really trying to get away from it. I'm telling you guys, that plasma shotgun, it's not, yeah. So you know what's nice about this game, and actually what I really like is once you level up the weapon to like tier 4, you can use it on other characters. So it's the signature weapon for that turret build is the plasma shotgun. But once you get it to tier 4, you can use it on any other class that has a signature weapon. I don't think the Marauder is the one that doesn't have, he just has 2 primaries, but everyone else has a signature weapon, so you can slot it in. And I've been rocking Hunter recently. I know, Hunter main. But the Hunter stasis field is actually really good once you pair it with a team. Like, you can slow down the aliens, and you can freeze ones as well, and that's just really, really huge.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Chad, how you like my drip?
Okay, we need to know
Stazzy, that's a Steam code.
distress signal that brought us here.
Oh, that's solid. Backwards cap, the Wayland Utani. Whose side are you on? I'm not surprised you're asking about friendly fire.
This man means business. Oh, I got me a guy. Let's fucking go. And he's got a good rating here. A glimpse into the future. All right, just looking for another guy. If you want to queue up, baby, do it right now. Do it right now. We're giving away codes right now. I like my glasses, man. Look at that. Hell yeah. I wonder if we should just go ahead and lock. Yeah, just give us 2 butts. Five guys, 5 feet. Yo, pass a brother a code. Look, how long is your flight going to be?
I've got 9 hours in the air.
Oh, that's not bad.
What is yours? Is yours more than that?
Mine's 9. On the way back, 13.
Oh yeah, the way back.
Headwind. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be a chunker.
Yeah, the flight back is going to be kind of nutty because we're going to leave in the morning and then we're going to just arrive back home at what's essentially like just the afternoon.
Yeah.
Even though it's like a full 12 hours in the plane.
My sleep even now is so messed up. I don't know which way is what anymore. I will say when we come in, definitely don't go to sleep. Just stay up. We just stay up and just try to acclimate to that time there.
Yeah, I'm gonna try my best, but we'll see. I've already been messing up my sleep schedule the past day and a half, so that should help.
I'm in Germany right now, long ass flight. Not here for Gamescom though. However, I may have time for it. This will be my first time in Germany, guys. I've heard so many great things about Germany. Wish I could stay longer, so I will. Who knows? We may do a trip at some point with the fam. Cologne is actually beautiful. JC, tell me right now, is it Cologne or colon? Because the chat was telling me it's colon, and I fucking don't trust them on this shit. Like the challenge card. Let's see. Oh. probably do. Okay. Come on, my man. Pick your shit. Pick your shit. My blueberry is just refusing to ready up. I may have to cancel this, guys. This guy joined the queue and took lunch.
Glad to see you back, Marine.
All right. Let's see. Okay. We'll try the extreme today at some point. Come to Switzerland.
Hotshot! I can't believe we're gonna explore and engineer shit. Okay.
Who is this guy?
The distress signal that brought us here. Onwards and upwards.
Look, I've run into an unusual situation because normally I've been playing with bots, but I've got a guy who's playing and he refuses to ready up.
That's there's no system that like forces them to ready up within X amount of time.
Doesn't look like it. Look like it's giving them all the time in the world to ready up. If this guy changed...
Ship wants us to find Dr. Pierce's lab and get whatever...
All right, here we go.
She's hiding. No time to waste.
This is the new person. Ugly buffaloes, ready up. Let's do this. I've locked. Is there a kick option? No, I don't think so. It's probably because we're like I'm going for these other missions, and let's do this. Let's see what it finds us.
Seatbelts, everyone. We're heading down to the surface.
Let's go. Actually, hold on. I can find a squad. Hold on. Let's do this. Let's do extreme. All right. I bet no one is playing this. I'm gonna be very surprised if we find a squad. Hey, much love, man. Much love to you. I don't know, Chad. You know, it makes me wonder what it would be like to have a chat that would be willing to play the game with me. You know what I'm saying? I wonder what that would be like. Yeah, we'll do this. You're too mean? Oh my God. All right, let's rock, baby. Let's rock. Oh, my guy's credit rating is low. This guy's is low. I don't even think he should be on this difficulty. If I wasn't stuck at work, I'd be down. When it's more deadlock? Dude, I had to uninstall that game, guys. It was taking over my life. Gang, with 18 months, thank you so much. I was taking over my life, dude. It's because you needed space for D3. Here we go, baby. Here we go. All right, here we go. Give me that fourth. I'm on. I know we got somebody. Neither one of these guys are selecting a chord. What the fuck? Those are pretty sweat streams, not gonna lie. That tournament that we did for Deadlock was some of the most fun I've ever had. That shit was so much fun. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed all of it. Even losing, like we lost, but I had such a good time. Got to play with Dado too.
Cross, did you mean to launch in on intense difficulty?
Yeah.
Again? Oh, okay. I think quick play puts you in like all of the missions.
It does. It does. On intense. Okay. So.
Asses and elbows, Marines.
All right, here we go. Yes. I got a squad.
550 Foxtrot Echo, Hangar Whiskey for a ramp-facing downward departure.
I just think no one wants to play the harder difficulties. I feel like everybody's playing on standard, but
you don't think they're playing on extreme?
No, or even intense. I just think people are probably just playing the standard difficulty, which is kind of lame.
Well, it might be because some people want to get through the campaign faster.
Oh,
so
I got
that they can like. Because once you complete the campaign, that's when you unlock horde mode.
Complete, sir.
Roger that. Marine, Piper, and I are at the ready. Whoever finds Esther first, call it in, and Raptor will do pickup. And remember, this facility is on lockdown. Expect combat synths and turret fire. You'll have to reset terminals as you clear each room or we're cooked.
Copy that, Captain. Turret out. Emplacement here.
All right, there we go.
Get this thing off me!
God dog it, God dog it.
Got you demoralized. Son of a bitch!
We got a medic on the squad.
Friendly! Careful! Need a fresh one. Need a fresh one.
I'm like, man, my are we all running turrets? Good lord. Tell me the meta's already been discovered.
Combat sense. Dropping in placement here. Anytime. Turn out. Need a fresh one. Need a fresh one.
Oh shit.
I am the ultimate badass.
Oh, where is my squad?
Empty. Got you demoralized.
Okay. I feel like I'm getting that many heals.
Defense is activated. Meds here. Meds here. Meds here. Patching up. Patching up. Empty. Found some defense is activated.
Who is shooting? Oh, here's this fucker.
First terminal, reset.
Mods ban Maverick. I don't want to see Maverick until a future of Destiny is ever announced. And even then, I don't know.
Defense is activated. Empty. I'm out. I am the ultimate badass.
God dog it, God dog it.
I'm over here. Dropping it in placement here.
Shit.
Second terminal, reset.
Damn, I'm about to fucking die. I need to quit running into that.
Empty. one. 2 terminals are clear.
Then just one more upstairs.
Copy that. Resupply or die, folks. Found some ammo.
U.S. says a Chinese hacker broke into the Federal Reserve. What they find?
Check it.
They find statements like inflation is transitory.
They're upping an emplacement here.
They found their dead. All right, that's pretty public. Oh shit, dude, I need heals, man.
Defense is activated. I endangered species.
Fuck them up, boys. Fuck them up. Oh, my bad, buddy. My bad. My bad.
Careful. I'm out. Reloading.
Man, my health is just not going up from these turrets enough. Nothing that's really meaningful.
Third terminal reset.
Good work. Piper and I are heading into the residential building. Piper thinks Esther headed in that direction.
Yeah.
Watch fire. Take fire. Defense is activated. Need a fresh one.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
We're picking up on Esther's
All right, squad's pretty
signal.
good,
Go closer than
man.
we are. Meet us there.
Copy that.
Wish
And
somebody would
prepare
heal me.
yourself. I don't know what condition she will be in.
Dropping an emplacement here. Last one. Gotta make it count.
Oh, dude, that took some damage as well. I'm so one shot. I need a damn first aid so bad. Anything around here? Not shit. All right. We ride.
Turn it out. Turret is activated.
Oh, get the fuck out of here, dude.
Turn it out.
There we go. There we go. I have 2 health. Fucking 2. Wow!
Get your ass
Chad, I
back
don't
up.
know. Is there a bet on this?
That all you got? Friendly. Careful.
Payouts? No. Hold on that. Mods, hold on that payout. I think there was some lag there for sure. I think we had some issues with the server scraps. I think, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, we have to go back in the bot and take a look. What the fuck is this guy made out of? Holy shit.
I'm out. Reloading. Bag him and tag him. I endanger species.
What the fuck is this guy doing?
Defenses activated. Down to my last here.
Oh shit. Are we really? All right, we need ammo. There it is. Oh, and we got health. Fuck
Resupply
yes.
or die, folks. Defensive placement here. Sure it out. Help!
Good shit. Good shit. Good shit.
Ammo over here. Ammo over
You see what
here.
Phil said about Destiny 2, Phil? He's nuts. Brother, come on. Come on.
Watch your fire.
Oh my God. Anyone get him off of me. Holy shit.
Turn it out.
Where is my team, brother? What are they doing?
Tango down.
Fighting a fucking army over here. Can I not jump over the top of this? Okay. Alright, I need an ammo. I think we might be okay. Oh shit.
Turn down placement here.
Why is this not activated?
Grenade out. Fucking A. Defenses activated.
Oh, whoa, 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 I think my teammates killed me right there. What the fuck was that? Use your gun? Like I'm not using my gun. I'm fucking using my gun. I guarantee we will have the most kills after this run. I fucking guarantee it. The new Destiny expansion looks weird. Actually, pay it out and then have that as the next bet.
Turn down placement here. I am the ultimate badass. Need a fresh one.
Yeah, I don't know if we can do extreme yet, actually. We probably need to get our shit up.
Tango down.
Not used. Moves with a 44 months. Thank you so much. I got paid. Give me 13 eggplants. Yeah, hold on. Specifically, who has the most kills? Did someone just make 500,000 eggplants? Who?
No! But she's a survivor.
Shit. Ignore her. Esther's the priority.
She looks bricked, sir.
Bricked and hacked. Marines, move out. I'll get Esther moving and meet you at the dropship. Except you, Lieutenant. You're with me. Piper and I are prepping Esther for transfer to the dropship. Move ahead and clear as many synths as you can.
Copy that. First aid here.
Ooh, hold up. I'm picking that up.
Resupply or die, folks.
Okay, Marine. I've got Esther moving. Punch in the landing codes at the nearest terminal. Calling in
Dylan!
Raptor now.
With that 25
Raptor, you copy?
gifted
We got Esther. Meet us at the pickup.
Copy that. Heading your way, Slowco. You know, like slow-mo.
Raptor!
Sorry.
Hot damn it, hot damn it. Dylan J, Philadelphia coming here, dropping the big 25 chat. Drop some love and eggplants for this man. Damn, that's loud. Holy shit.
Captain, you hear that?
Shit. The landing codes triggered an alarm. Prepare for Xenos.
Roger that, Captain.
All right, all right, all right.
Defense is activated. Anytime, anywhere. Got you demoralized. Friendly, careful.
Dude, somebody's just throwing grenades and shit in the midst of us standing. That and they're shooting those explosive crates.
There. Friendly, careful.
Dude, these noises, oh my god.
Friendly, careful.
Come on, come over here, buddy. Come over here. Yes. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm trying to help you, buddy. I'm trying to help you.
Dropping an emplacement here. Friendly, careful. Take fire.
Yeah, ammo economy is pretty good. Yeah, I'm just taking so much damage though.
turrets up ahead.
If you want the most kills, just shoot the other players.
Roger that.
Oh yeah, eliminate the competition. My thing is, I haven't even tried it. How many times can you kill your teammates until you get booted? So you got friendly fire on. So like,
You want some of this?
surely there's like a point where you can't keep grief. Oh my god, where you can't keep griefing.
Turret out. Dropping an emplacement here. I'm almost out. Dropping an emplacement here.
Shit.
Watch the fire.
There we go. Fuck this guy up. Fuck this guy up. There we go.
First turret down.
Nice work. One more to go.
The guy had more health than the witness.
You did it. Go initiate the landing protocol. Co and
Absolutely not true, though. Oh, fuck.
Defense is activated. Fucking A. Defense is activated. They're dropping an emplacement here.
There we go. Dude, I was already... When did I use my fucking health?
Turret out. Found some ammo. Found some ammo. First aid here. Patching up.
This is when I wish we had a medic. I don't think anyone is ever running medic in the squad. Or if they are, they're fucking ass at it.
Copy that. Dropping altitude as soon as it's clear.
Meds here. Patching up.
That's huge.
Defense is activated. Anytime, anywhere.
Oh, okay.
Friendly. Careful.
Okay, I think they're dead.
Take fire. Friendly. Careful. Dropping down placement here.
Alright, stop this up.
Coming in on your left, Raptor.
Oh my lord, can you hurry the fuck up?
Sir. down. Check fire. Friendly. Careful.
No!
Need a fresh one.
Dude, I'm telling you, I think my teammates are killing me.
Watch the fire.
I think it's our Marauders AoE damage.
Found it. That's mine. Get this thing off me.
I'm trying to help you, buddy. I'm trying to help you. I'm so close to death, though. I'm so close to death. Come on, heal me. Give me some damage resist. Okay, actually, these are actually big health. Big health pump. No.
Check fire.
I got you, buddy. I got you. I got you. I got you. Lord, I hope I got you.
I'm down.
Oh my God. Shit.
Doesn't look too bad. Tango down. Friendly. Careful.
What are you doing, brother?
Grenade out.
My man is so fucked. My man is so fucked. Look at it. He's getting. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Fire in the hole. Grenade out. Shit. Medic.
I want to know who was throwing on that squad. I will say, yeah, the extraction time there to get out was, man, that was tough. All right, so what do we even get? I don't even know how to. Where do I? You've been removed from the group. God dog it, dude. Dude, that was
over here.
That wasn't even the hardest difficulty. That was intense. That wasn't even that difficult. All right, let's do standard. And let's start pumping through some of these missions here. Yeah, we're just gonna do standard. Is there a way I can see what my kill count was on that last run? Go back in intense but fish for a medic. And we had no fucking medics, dude. Cross, you definitely have the most kills, right? I would think so. I mean, I have no way to really back that claim. But yeah, I would think so. All right.
Hotshot, I can't believe we're gonna explore an engineer ship. Okay, we need to know why Dr. Pierce sent the distress signal that brought us here. Onwards and upwards.
Dude, that one.
VFR Squad 2100. Ready to drop out in 3, 2, 1.
Who the fuck? Dude, disabled our minds and shit? All right. 1 second.
Okay, is my mic on? Check. All right, Hotshot. This one should be exciting. We get to go into an engineer ship. We need to figure out why Dr. Pierce sent that distress signal. Ship always likes having more intel. And let's see if I've got a good handle on running point yet. Co says I need to sound assertive.
Roger that, Lieutenant.
This guy's name is Medic Man. I mean, that's
Pathogen incoming.
Take him out.
You want some of this?
that's his job. You know, that's what he does. Interesting.
Dropping an emplacement here.
How did he choose the name Medic Man? What do you do? His Steam account is just Medic Man. He just plays every game,
Fucking A.
and he's a medic.
The fresh one.
It's his Steam. Is his actual Steam name? Wow,
Fire in the hole.
that's quite the identity. When you think about it. I mean, when you gotta think about that, it's just like every game you play, based on your name. Like if you were to see this guy play DPS in a game, you'd be like, "What the
I
fuck?
found some intel.
The fuck's going on here?" You know?
Hotshot, I got your intel.
Entry X615. 2 days ago, the miners in the quarry discovered the impossible.
Probably a real life EMT.
The vessel is breathtaking. It's a scientific and ancient marvel. I've ordered my team to immediately pivot and adjust all resources to excavating the dig site. Some idiot decided to spill the beans to Company HQ, but I won't let their interference squander this opportunity. I have no doubt that between this and my research, they'll come running.
This is beginning to make sense. Dr. Pierce was sent here to develop xenomorph weapons. But no scientist would ever pass up the chance to study an engineer ship.
It also explains why the company sent the Dimitri's.
Indeed. Keep at it. This is the good stuff.
Drop defenses activated. Tango down. I endanger species. Fire in the hole.
Was there ever an alien movie that wasn't
I had time to analyze them, but that'll have to wait.
an ending that seemed terrible for humanity? You know?
There's a lot of plant life in here, Lieutenant.
That
Oh,
could be
shit.
Dr. Pierce's
Oh,
doing.
shit.
Just making yourself right at home.
All of them?
Keep moving.
Resupply or die, folks. First aid here. Ammo over here. Turn out. Resupply or die, folks.
Let's get it, baby. Let's get it.
Sharp sticks, motherfucker.
No, even like, I mean, I didn't watch the movie after Prometheus, but I watched like a YouTube video of like the lore. It's terrible. And I don't mean terrible in the sense of like the story's terrible. It's just terrible for Like, I actually, after Prometheus, I was like, wow, she's about to get her vengeance. You know where I'm coming from? And then it was like, no. No. She's about to have the worst time of her fucking life. That Prometheus was good. No, I thought that was good. Really, really good.
Fire in the hole. Coming to that.
I mean, they did get revenge. Yeah, but he did all kinds of fucked up stuff to her. Oh shit. All right, all right. Mess them up, boys. Mess them up.
Reloading.
Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Dude, having a medic on the squad is an absolute must.
Found some ammo. Area clear. No sign of any terminals.
Don't give up. Something has to be there.
I love the show in all the movies.
I'm out. Reloading.
Oh my god.
We got pathogen with multiple arms, Piper.
Fascinating. Too bad you have to kill them.
Snave, I have not, bud. I have not. But you know, we get back, we'll take a look at everything. I haven't had an opportunity to really look at anything. We watched Paul's video earlier, which I thought was a really good video. Ooh. What are we looking for? Oh my god. Damn it. Damn it. Please, somebody help me before he does all this dirty shit to me. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Good, good, good. Thank you, squad.
Dropping an emplacement here.
Oh my god.
Down to my last here.
There we go. There we go. I hope we can make it with this squad. I will say the heals have been so solid. You almost want to play as a medic just to guarantee success.
Piper, there's some weird milky goo down here. And there are eggs.
They could be pathogen eggs or an unforeseen variable. Hooray!
They mentioned GTA? Rockstar did? They talk about the leaks? Probably not.
Drop her it out. Turn it out.
They did? They said we were very sorry, no joke.
Die, folks.
Damn. Damn, okay.
First aid here. Bag 'em and tag 'em. Dropping in emplacement here. Resupply or die, folks.
Tell me what you see, Hotshot. What's the ship like?
Lots of metal corridors, strange curvatures, a shit ton of pathogen.
I am itching to go down.
What are
there
they
for
sorry about
myself.
not releasing gameplay
It's
sooner?
global, Abby.
I'll tell you what, Rockstar, it can all be forgiven. Just give me the game on PC.
Viper, more intel.
Copy that.
All will be forgiven.
We got company. Turret out. This.
Oh my God. Keep it up, boys. Keep it up. We've got the power of the turrets on our side. Oh, shit.
Empty. I'm out. Reloading.
Good. Oh, my Lord. There are so many. Holy shit. I think if we were on intense, we couldn't do this.
Entry X632. I can barely record this.
This is standard difficulty.
It's taken days to get inside the engineer ship, but all our effort was worth it. Inside, we found not only several pieces of engineer technology, but a fully preserved engineer body. This changes everything. Engineers are said to have been the architects of life. Their DNA must hold the answer to reversing the effects of acidium on my body. I won't waste this gift. Wow, wow, wow. Dr. Pierce didn't intend to turn colonists into a freaky engineer weapon. No.
Sir, I'm sending up an image of this relief. It's something else.
Collecting now.
Let me go. I've lost interest in GTA 6. I don't think I've lost interest in it. I find the story about this leaker incredibly interesting.
Turret out. Dropping in emplacement here.
Oh shit. My Lord, dude. Chad, what are these thingies right here? Give me the lore. What's the lore behind these versions of aliens?
Tango down.
Aren't they like the evolved species? Because eventually you have alien on alien violence happening. Y'all remember that? Aliens fighting aliens. And then that one alien type's like, no. Don't kill that human.
Down to my last here.
Something like that, right? Good stuff, good stuff. GTA 6 isn't no company like Cyberpunk. It's Rockstar. What are you saying right now, buddy? What are you holding? What are you? What are you saying right now? Xenomorphs can adapt into any species. Weird thing this game though is they resemble facehuggers, which never shown to grow up before. Oh. Well, no, there was the one. What was the alien movie where? Oh, girl was back, and it was very unusual, and the aliens perceived her as mom, or like a mother.
Fuck you!
Oh, I'm out of ammo. Alien 4. All right, there you go. There you go. Oh my God, we're getting overwhelmed. Oh Lord, have mercy.
I'm out. Reloading.
Oh my God.
I'm out. Reloading.
Oh no, this intel is corrupted. Find another terminal and try again.
That was a weird one in the series.
Ammo over here. Resupply or die, folks. Second attempt initiated.
So if you guys are tired of hearing the beeping noise, I think I can lower.
Turn it out.
I think I can lower that.
This. I'm out. Reloading. Catching up.
Yeah, the beeping noise happens a lot for, especially for this class.
Just what I need. Turn it out.
If not, we can completely mute it in a little bit. Oh shit. Thing is, Alien 4 has some great stuff in it. Michael Wincott was super wasted in that movie. Oh shit.
Dropping in emplacement.
Okay, Hotshot. Intel's ready.
Entry X593.
Found some ammo.
It's 3 in the morning, and I have not slept for days because of the pain.
Just what I need.
One of the other scientists was careless and didn't seal the acidium toxin properly, and I was exposed, causing a terrible allergic reaction.
Ooh.
My skin has become pale, and black veins have pushed to the surface of my face.
Oh, shit.
They do not compensate for risks incurred at their facilities. I will have to find a solution myself.
Wow, I knew Dr. Pierce was the first victim of her own toxin, but to hear her say it is something else. Keep hunting for information. You're onto something.
You got it, Piper. Moving on.
Keep at it. There has to be something more.
What is that noise? I think something broke. The beeping intensifies. A bomb?
I found a terminal.
Yes, intel.
Turn out an emplacement here.
I'm gonna bring down the audio. I don't know what just happened. It's your gun overheating. Oh. Okay, okay. I tell that. So it was beeping when I stowed it, and it just kept going. Oh, dude, that fucking beep noise. There we go. There we go. Dude, that noise! Okay. You were heavily incentivized to not overheat your weapon. Oh, oh. I'm not doing any damage to this fucker.
Found some ammo.
Yeah, I think my audio is bugged right now. Ooh.
Found some ammo.
That's nice.
Tango down. Turn out.
I got you, buddy. I got you. Do your thing.
Right, trying this again.
There.
Defenses in placement here. I'm out. Reloading.
Oh, my bad. Oh, it's big fucker.
Meds here.
Oh, my bad, buddy. I'm coming. Don't let him do it to you. Nice. Oh my God. Oh, Edward! Edward! He's up, dude. I love how he refuses to come up top with us. shit. Really?
Resupply or die, folks.
Am I in the wrong spot? What the fuck? Everybody's left me. Okay, I'll go down. I'll go down.
Okie dokie. Our intel is ready. Here we go.
It isn't working. Mother requesting access to the engineer research database. Unable to access. Always throwing a fit. Alright, Mother. Requesting a list of all those with engineer research database access in range of planet LV558. One entry located. Esther model 1089-12A7.
You solar weapons? I'm using them. What are you talking about?
Systems Colonial Marines. A synthetic. Not ideal, but I can make it work. It looks like I need to invite the Marines by for a visit.
First aid.
Word. Dr. Pierce brought us here on purpose. She wanted Esther. If crashing my dropship was her idea of an invitation, she's a poor host. Wow, Hotshot. You saw the inside of an engineer ship and you're alive. And I didn't lose my cool. Let's get back to the Endeavor. The
Bond.
ship here is that Dr. Pierce lured fire
Ban
to
Canadian.
on purpose. She's gonna blow a gasket.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. All right, hold on. Rewards. Nice. Hold on. Performance. Say what? Edward had more kills than me? Get the fuck out of here. Edward had substantially more damage. What?
Found some ammo.
The fuck was Edward using? Hold. He was a machinist as well. Oh, okay, so same as me. Well, obviously his shit was better. No. He wasn't the medic. You forgot to swap to a DPS loadout. Apparently, former Bungie devs are back at Bungie as freelancers. At least one is confirmed. Big Dex and Dribbly with the sub. Thank you so much. I just want to know why the guy in here thought that Cyberpunk is a game, not a studio. Are you talking about CD Projekt Red? Are you making a comparison between CD Projekt and Rockstar? I mean, I think they're both massive for sure. And look. I like the other side of things is like don't get me wrong, GTA is massive, guys. All right, but like Grand Theft Auto, the entire franchise, has generated over $11 billion in total lifetime revenue. Fortnite has generated an estimated 26 to 34 billion in total lifetime revenue. That's not to take away from GTA. But sometimes I think it's, you know, you kind of like to go, what is the hierarchy here? All V-Bucks. Destiny franchise estimated upwards of 5 billion in total lifetime revenue. And this is just Gemini throwing shit out here, so you know. Paul, there's a tweet about the newest leaks. Anyways, there's major IPs across the board. I think the one that has made the most is Pokemon, right? Yeah, I think Pokemon has generated an estimated 130 to 150 billion dollars in lifetime revenue. Ah, doggy, man. Crazy about some Pokemon. All right. Let's take a look, man. Let's take a look. Oh, since lowering my audio for that, I can't hear my other stuff. So back to the beeps, boys. Back to the beeps. Are we talking game revenue or franchise revenue? Well, they both are relevant. They're absolutely both relevant.
Hotshot, over here.
So the crew unlock further missions. All right, let's talk. Let's chat.
Marine.
Just gave much love to you.
I hope Piper has improved at running point. She can be quite excitable, but I believe you have been a good influence.
So let me get this right about Esther. She's a synthetic. She looks, you know.
I have also been giving her advice on how to remain calm and focused in high-stress situations.
Modernize, you know what I mean?
Just moments ago, she ran to me breathless with the new intel you found on Dr. Pierce's condition.
What is wrong with you guys?
Already knew, but some of the new details are illuminating. Several months ago, the doctor was accidentally exposed to high concentrations of Acidium. Her body was permanently altered. Not yet, but Dr. Pierce is aiming to find one. The company refused to aid her, so she took matters into her own hands. With the discovery of the engineer ship, she hypothesized that their DNA, with all its superior physical attributes, could reverse her malady. Her experimentation on the colonists is driven by an intense desire to return to full health. Her hatred of the company and any who try to stop her is incidental. But equally as dangerous.
Oh, yes.
Acidium is a new toxin. There is no way of knowing if her condition is fatal or what the long-term side effects.
Or she's gonna turn into an
Acidium's
alien.
creator, she knows this better than anyone. That is why, even though the company thought her engineer experimentation was groundbreaking, it was not enough. Dr. Pierce started the xenomorph outbreak so Weyland-Yutani would not take her one chance of finding a cure away. Yet, she did not know enough about engineer biology to complete her experiment.
This
So
voice
she found
definitely.
someone who did.
This voice
Me.
sounds AI. This voice definitely sounds like AI. Well, you may surprise you, but she is in fact AI. That's actually what she is. She's quite literally that. So if she sounds like AI, you know, you just see where I'm coming from.
If you are asking how it feels to be violated,
She's
and
real to me.
used, I cannot tell you. I am a synthetic. I do not feel. I have programmed responses. As such, my first response was to shut down. Then, I was focused on repair, which I achieved thanks in part to Wrench. Now, protocol dictates that I prevent Dr. Pierce from harming more victims and allowing such a breach to happen again.
The thing is, isn't the running theme of the entire Alien series is that every synthetic / AI is fucking always the worst thing? You know what I mean? Like, isn't that how it always is?
Ironically, all of her effort has only served to make another weapon for Weyland-Yutani with no cure in sight. Despite the xenomorph outbreak, the company will be back. The promise of an engineer hybrid is too alluring. Thank you. She used us all.
Since our problem 100% of the
I don't
time.
believe she will get away with it. I know SHIP wishes for you to destroy the engineer hybrids. You must ensure the cycle of death stops there. Otherwise, the consequences will be devastating. But we have confidence in you, Marine. I have no doubt you will succeed in your mission.
Glad to see you back,
Well,
Marine.
like the one AI that was kind of good. What was it? What was the second movie or whatever from Prometheus? Dude lost his 1v1, man. And then all of a sudden, everyone was... it was so terrible, man. It was terrible. And then he ended up being the bad guy.
Glad to see you back, Marine.
Spoilers? My bad. Hey, my bad, boys.
Well, Marine, you made it. Not many see. And from your intel, it's clear the Colonial Marines were played this entire... Dr. Pierce
David was smart,
wanted
TBH.
Esther. And she started the xenomorph outbreak and sent out the distress signal as bait. Dr. Pierce was after classified engineer research. She needed it to finish her hybrids. But what she didn't bank on was you and the crew.
Nar with the tier 3. Thank you so much, my
She
man.
assumed we'd leave our own.
We finally have a Twitch, baby.
You're
And DC
beginning
with
to
the
sound
23.
like
Thank you so
Raptor
much,
when
man.
he's drunk. But I meant what I said. But for now, I'm sending you to the surface with Ko on mic. She wants those hybrids dead as much as I do. They ceased to be themselves once Dr. Pierce muddled their DNA. Putting those colonists out of their misery would be a kindness. They never asked for this. Good luck, and keep your head about you.
All right, all right. No, I did not have the most skills. Fucker.
Come debrief when you're ready.
Hiya, champ.
That dude was
Esther
pulling some
telling
shit.
me.
All right. Critical hit chance. Wow. Wow. Oh, what do I equip this armature? Open trades, augments. Damn, these are expensive. I need money, dude. Oof. Some of these are huge, though. Yeah, I don't really know if I need... Let's see. That one's really good. Weak point damage bonus. Increased critical hit chance. On assist, critical chance plus 6%. Last 6 seconds. Eee. It's just so expensive, dude. That's the thing, man. We need a good like money run.
Come debrief when you're ready.
When you have a plane to catch, you know me, guys. I like to wait till the very last fucking minute. Let me use the restroom, guys, and then we're gonna do this next mission. Let's find an eggplant bet. One moment. What are you saying, Powder? You guys are fucking nuts, dude. Alright, so Deadly Descendants. We're going into the final 2 missions on this one. I don't know if I'm gonna do a challenge core this time.
No more games, Marine. Get into the engineer ship and take out those hybrids. We're counting on you.
One random attachment will be granted upon mission completion. If you own all attachments, you'll be granted a random challenge card instead. Damn, dude, that seems pretty fucking good, dude. Let me try that.
Dragon Alpha 550 Foxtrot, West exit VFR flight destination. Charlie, Lima,
What do you think
Sierra,
about Destiny 3 being PC only? Why are we even talking about any of this? When nothing... Ooh. How's that even even part of the conversation? Nothing has even been announced about a Destiny. We have no idea.
All right, Marine. Listen
Also,
up.
that would be a terrible
this one
idea.
Isn't going to be easy. Our mission is simple: wipe out those engineer hybrids. We're all counting on you. Got it?
I got it. I won't let you down.
All right, all right.
Pathogen spotted.
Fire at will.
Sharp stick, motherfucker.
Big damage, boys. A big damage.
Turret fences activated. Commentary. Grenade out.
Dude, that noise is crazy.
Co, we got a massive sculpture in here.
Of what?
I'm out.
engineer.
Reloading.
A little arrogant of them, isn't it? Move along.
Catch. I'm almost down.
Shit.
Sharps. Dropping an emplacement here. I'm out. Reloading.
Really? Really? I did all that? All that work right there?
Entering.
Oh.
Copy that.
Damn.
Fire in the hole. Fucking A. Defense is activated. I'm almost out. I'm out. Reloading.
My cooldowns are definitely longer now, but I'm supposed to be doing more damage. Nice, nice.
Send it up.
Found some ammo. Meds here. Ammo over here. Anytime, anywhere. Defense is activated. Fucking A.
Dude, Chuck is doing damage, brother. He's got some sort of like GL or something.
I'm out. Reloading. Grenade out. Fire in the hole. Fresh one.
Shit. It's encrypted. Find somewhere to decrypt it.
You got it.
Oh,
Ammo
I'm
over here.
decrypting.
Sending the decryption.
I'm
code.
decrypting so hard.
This will just take a minute.
Defend position. Easy. Easy. I'm gonna put this bitch right up. Right there.
Turret out.
Nice. Why would a game with primary audience be on console switch to PC? Yeah, right. Doesn't make any sense. I would never suggest that. I like playing on PC for all my games, but the console market is massive.
Ammo over here.
Yeah, also, yeah, why would Sony make a game not for its platform? That also doesn't make any sense.
Found some ammo.
Who cares how this game plays on consoles? Shooting feels good here on PC. Might have to plug the controller in. Dude, I think that other cord I was using, it nerfs my damage, but it improves all those other benefits, but I don't think the damage hit is worth it.
Bag him and tag him. This wave is pretty bad.
Hold your ground.
Grenade out.
Sir, leave it to 6 months. Thank you so much.
First aid here. Ammo over here.
Oh, here we go. Oh my god, dude. Somebody is nuking here. I think it's gotta be, I don't know what, chat, what is, Chuck is a, now Chuck is a medic. Okay, who are the other two guys? Are those Marauders? What's that icon mean?
Ammo over here.
Fire in the hole.
We're getting cosplay for the Division in November. Let's go. That's fucking massive.
Decided to return my hybrids to their ancestral home. It's only right to place them in an environment where they have the greatest chance of thriving. I will not let anyone take them from me. No company, no Marine, no executive. After all, I need to keep them healthy if I'm going to continue pursuing a cure. Between the hybrids and the xenomorphs, I have quite the vivarium.
You were right. Her hybrids are here. Search the ship for cryopods. They can't be far.
Will do. Drone fences activated. Empty.
Dude, somebody's got a GL that is shitting on everything. I think it's Chuck, but I'm not sure.
I'm out. Reload.
Listen, I gotta get better weapons, dude. I thought I had a pretty good setup here.
Go. I found cryopods. Hundreds of them. But they don't look normal.
$10 says these are the hybrids. Scrounge for intel.
Oh, Duelist has the GL?
Loading intel.
Okay.
Grenade out.
More passage.
Open fire.
No shit. Xbox is preserving physical disc unlike Sony. I should just post it on X. No. Somebody find me the tweet to that one.
Drone fences activated. Last one. Gotta make it count. Bag him and tag him.
This intel needs to be decrypted. Find another terminal.
Copy that.
You get a digital entitlement into your disc and you get a digital variant. Not all titles available yet.
Ammo over here. Decrypting intel.
I got it.
Am I in Germany? Not yet, guys. We're leaving this afternoon. Leaving this afternoon.
Drone defense is activated. Found it. That's mine.
Dude, I need to level up duels, man. I feel like they're putting out way more damage than me. I should have known coming here trying to play this warlock class. Duelist, something else is going to be the way. Look at that. Look at that. The stunning from that.
All right, Marine. Our intel's good to go.
Entry X-751. The hybrids have been fully transported into their specially designed cryopods by yours truly. Their only possible vulnerability is if someone restores power to the
I'm not,
engineer
Captain.
ship.
I'm not.
Weyland-Yutani will never be able to do it. Not with a pathogen in their way. As long as no one turns on the ship, my creations will be safe.
So these are Dr. Pierce's hybrids.
God,
You're going to have to
dog,
activate the engineer ship to destroy
She's
them.
being weird. She's being
Punch into 4
strange.
different engineer consoles. According to Esther, they are pretty hard to miss. Find them. We can't let these hybrids survive.
Roger that. First terminal activated.
I feel like they really nailed the ship atmosphere. For
Captain,
sure.
Something happened.
Stay alert, but press on. You got this.
I gotta add. Oh.
Pathogen ahead.
Why did the engineers enjoy this aesthetic? You know what I mean? Like, or do they? What? Ooh. All right, here we go. Here we go.
Placement here. Drop defenses activated.
We'll be in Cologne, guys. Where Gamescom is going to be at. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Turret defenses activated.
I might be dead. Holy shit. Oh. Look at that. Look at that. Put double health.
Ammo over here. Just what I need. Terminal 2 activated.
All right, just 2 more terminals and you're golden.
Copy that.
I wonder what that final mission is. Ooh. Look at that. Look! So what, did the engineers worship the aliens? They didn't worship the aliens, right? It was just purely a military tool, correct? Was there any religious tie-ins?
Anytime, anywhere. Dropping an emplacement here.
They created them?
A massive hologram of an engineer ship just filled the room.
You must be doing something right. Keep going.
Okay, I guess we can go.
This looks like a command center.
Don't linger. Destroy any pathogen and find the last terminal.
They created the humans, yeah.
Dropping an emplacement here.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That it?
Gonna turn it out. Captain, it's another hologram. Even bigger than the first one.
You must be in the right place. Prepare to confront those hybrids.
All right, all right. Things are happening. Young Nation with 18 months, thank you so much. Oh, my turret right now. We got the big boys.
Catch! I'm almost out.
Good stuff. I feel like the soldiers are handling this so much better today than yesterday.
Grenade out. Grenade out. I'm out. Reloading.
Fuck. We may get overwhelmed.
Deep breaths. Empty.
Oh my god, dude, I have no ammo? I'm completely out? Hold on. The fucking great. Oh no. Blue, look how much damage that guy's doing. Here we go. Big.
There's a command station in the middle of the room that will fry those hybrids.
Copy that.
Okay, there's the ammo. Oh.
Resupply or die, folks. Found some ammo. First aid here.
Launch. We'll see. We'll see. These guys are cooking, dude. I don't think I'm gonna have the most kills. Even with that, they're killing things before my drones can even attack.
Last terminal is activated.
That should do it, Marine. Looks like 95% casualty rate on my scanner, but some of the experiments survived. Hunker down. The hybrids will be on their way.
All right. I say we hold this, probably the same position we were holding a second ago.
Got you demoralized. We got hybrids.
Lock in, Marine. You got this.
Look at that. Look at these fuckers. Look at them. Oh, that's terrifying. Like a mix between the two. It's what they call it. Hybrids!
Empty.
That looks terrifying. Big damage, big damage.
I'm out. Reloading. Go! These hybrids are crazy.
Don't back down. Take them out.
Help!
Oh! Okay, we're here.
Son of a bitch.
Shit! My God, I'm losing my wand. One. Got no ammo.
Go. The hybrids are down. I repeat, the hybrids are down.
You son of a bitch. You actually did it. Fucking incredible. I can count on one hand the number of Marines who faced those engineer fucks and survived. Hot damn, you're good. Let's get back to the
You
endeavor.
damn right, Co. You damn right. You've been talking shit this whole campaign. Oh, we did it. All right, you coming along, Cross? You like it? Yeah, I've been enjoying it, man. You know, I don't know all the lore with Alien, but it's, you know, alien splicing, hybriding. Look at this. Look at this. Eclipse right here, who was one of the duelists, I think it was a duelist, was doing so much more than I was doing. I was damn near last place. I'm telling you, I think this class is holding me back, dude. He's doing, look how much damage he did. The engineers are our creators. Create these nuts. No. No, they didn't create him. All right. Plastic indeed.
Hotshot. Hotshot. Oh my gosh. You actually saw the engineer hybrids. Please tell me everything. It's a shame, of course, that they're all dead. We really should have kept at least one of their corpses to study, don't you think? I mean, the likelihood of us ever having another chance to get a biological sample of engineer-adjacent flesh is practically zero.
Isn't this like the beginning of everything that ever goes wrong? Is us fucking around?
Oh, come on. You sound like an old robotics developer I met once. He said that just because you can create something, it doesn't mean that you should. Of course, he was harping on about whether synthetics should exist. What a silly debate to be having in the 23rd century. I mean, look at Esther. She's one of my best friends. Perhaps this revulsion of engineers is the same. I don't agree with what Dr. Pierce did, but in the right hands, we should not fear science. You have a point. Of course, we'll never know because you killed them all. Oh, and by the way, I'm glad you survived, of course. The Endeavor wouldn't feel the same if you died. I mean, who would be there to give me tips on running point? Look, Ship told me you're gonna go after Dr. Pierce and take care of business once and for all. You only have a 6.7% chance of survival, so promise me, despite the odds, that you'll come back. The Endeavor crew is like family to me.
Those are terrible odds. Why would you say that?
According to the official handbook, a good Marine never dismisses vital information. I know you'll beat those odds because you've done it every time.
Was that a joke about 6'7"? Oh my god.
Go fight like hell, as Co likes to say. And when you get back, let's do a round of poker, okay?
Jesus. Jesus.
Glad to see you, Marine. Co tells me you were impressive out there. I'll make this quick. We don't have much time. Dr. Pierce's work is destroyed. Thankfully, you succeeded in laying waste to her hybrids. All that remains is for us to take out the trash. Find Dr. Pierce. She fled the engineer ship before you could find her. But I'm done. Call it a professional indulgence. But I wish to personally see her apprehended. Esther tracked her location. Dr. Pierce went back into the mines. I'm sure she has something ugly up her sleeve. She's nothing if not creative. I'm running point. It's time to take this toxin-making, xeno-loving, engineer-addled fucker down.
All right, all right.
Mosey on up. Welcome back, bud. All of us are talking about how...
Perks. Let's see what actually I have available.
Hotshot, over here.
Hope you're ready to deploy.
I don't know, man. Watching those guys cook. What do we want? Oh, that's actually pretty nice. Increase melee damage by 100%. No, I can't do that. Interesting though. Deploying it delivers that? Your bodyguard's automatic rifle fires electric ammo that shocks enemies, slowing them for a short duration. What the fuck did I just press? Okay, I think he just kicked me from that team. Alright, loadouts. We've got room here to add some big stuff. I'm rocking this gas turret. Effects 100% longer. Dude, there's so many modifiers. Holy shit. I don't think I can do that. Oh, I can. Hold up. Shredder bodyguard. Your bodyguard attacks have a high bullet penetration. Okay. I don't think I can connect anything else, though. Okay, that works. Your bodyguard unleashes a shockwave that deals high stopping power, knocking back most enemies. I can see, like, in panic situations, that's pretty good. All right. That's kind of whatever.
Glad to see you back, Marine.
Oh, I actually have 2 more missions. All right. The Queen fight is the final one. Don't miss the flight cross.
We've tracked Dr.
I probably got time. I think I got time for one more.
Find her and arrest her. She must be held accountable.
One second, chat. Alright, what do we want on this? I have court as a Fireteam deal at least 150,000 damage to complete the mission. Synth companions and place objects do not count towards the total. You'll get 1.5 times the reward. Alright. Fuck it. We ride. We ride. I don't know if there's anything that goes beyond this rarity of modifier. We're all at the same CR though. Speed, I think it's pretty smooth, man. You know, gunplay is just is a part of it, but like you also have the aspects of your abilities, and you know, I think that the appeal for this game is probably the build crafting aspects.
All right, Marine. You know what to do. Find Dr. Pierce and end this. When you find her, call it in. I want to personally make sure she doesn't slip away from us this time.
Copy that, General. Xeno, straight ahead.
Fire at will.
Fire in the hole. Grenade out. I am the ultimate badass.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
This! I endanger species. I'm out. Reloading. Catch. Turret out. Grenade out. Got to demoralize. Fresh one. Empty. Catch. Fire in the hole. Tango down. I'm out. Reload.
Oh, shit.
One. Defenses activated.
Oh, my bad, buddy.
Fire in the hole. Deep breath. Grenade out. Got you demoralized. Need a fresh one. Need a fresh one.
Great call out, bud.
Tango down. Need a fresh one. Enemy down. Fire in the hole. Last one.
He just runs straight through my frost turret.
I'm out. Reloading. Grenade out. I'm out. Reloading. Need a fresh one. Room cleared.
Keep up the chase. You're on the right track.
Night Snowman, thank you so much for the 6 months. Let me go this way.
Dropping an emplacement here. Fire in the hole. Gotta make it count. Need a fresh one.
Ooh, there's a big boy. Hit on that, buddy. Hit on that. Yes!
Grenade out. Need a fresh one. Empty. More bugs.
Strike them down.
I am the ultimate badass. Catch. I'm out. Reloading.
Chad, I will not miss my flights.
Reloading.
I don't think. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Kill a few more motherfucking aliens. There we go. Let me out.
I'm out. Reloading. Dropping in emplacement here.
Oh, shit.
I'm almost done. Fire in the hole. I'm almost done.
Oh, my God. I want that guy's build, dude. Oh Lord, I need help with them.
Next one. Gotta make it count. Empty. Fire in the hole.
Nice, nice. All right, I'm out of ammo for that one. I feel like our primary needs to be all aliens now. We had weapons for synth. Oh, here we go, Max. We're good.
Ammo over here. Overriding lockdown. First aid here.
Ooh, all right. God, dog it. God, dog it. Somebody.
Grenade out.
Yeah, I think we got him.
Motherfucker. Hey, that was a nasty fight.
Dr. Pierce is throwing everything she has at us.
I like how much shit everyone's talking.
Sir, we got a lab in here.
Search it. We'll need solid evidence to prove Dr. Pierce guilty of her crimes.
Grabbing intel.
Send it up.
Entry X-802. My former employers could never figure out how I was able to tame xenomorphs. Of course, I made sure they never found out. Such power doesn't belong with the incompetent. Perhaps if they had ever met a xenomorph queen, they would know what true power looks like. A queen's ability to command an entire hive? It's a scientific marvel, and one I wish to emulate.
Why?
Her and I have something in common. We don't just create life. We control it.
Oh my God, she's
You hear all
fucking
that,
crazy.
I sure did. We'll discuss it later. Stick to the mission. Find Dr. Pierce.
Well, yeah, this is obviously leading to the final mission, which will have us facing off against the Queen, but like...
You caught me. Too bad I can't congratulate you. There's no victory in being a pawn. You're just like them. Even in death, they come to understand this one absolute. You never defy the Queen.
Oh, hot damn!
Sir, she's got a queen!
Green, listen carefully. Do not engage. Find a way out of there. Do not delay.
Wait, where did the Queen just go?
I'm out. Reloading. More Xenos! Replacement here. Get it off! Get it off!
Shit.
Count it. That's mine.
Run, boys, run. Run, boys. We can't win. Yes. Ah, shit. Oh, fuck.
Defenses activate. Tango down. Need a fresh one.
Holy shit. Holy shit. We can't even do damage to it. Good luck, fellas. Good luck. Every man for himself. Oh my god. Wrong way. We're not even doing anything to it. Okay, that's what the final mission has us doing, is fighting her.
Count it. That's mine. I got eyes on an elevator.
Then take it.
Grenade out.
Oh, here we go.
Turn it out.
Everybody get in, guys. Get in. Get in.
Grenade out.
Oh! Did we make it out? Is that us getting out?
Still trying to stop me? And they call
Doesn't
me
sound like it.
delusional. You would never try to stop me, would you, girl? Unlike them, you respect power. Now be a dear and kill those jarheads. No, you can't.
I mean, how did she not expect that? How did she not? All right, we're doing this. We're doing this right now. Okay. All right.
Pierce can wait. Take care of that command.
Shit.
Anytime, anywhere.
Honestly, she's kind of getting shit on. She's kind of getting shit on. You step on that explosive. She's probably gonna call more aliens.
I'm almost down.
I'm doing no damage to the front. Wow. Wow. Okay. I'm completely out of ammo. This fucking sucks. I've got nothing. Our damage has stalled, brother. Surely there's an ammo crate around here. Just calling up shit. There it is. There's no, that's just health. Oh, there is ammo crate. Fuck yes.
Found some ammo.
Easy, brother. Easy.
A fresh one.
Oh, fuck.
Got you demoralized. Come and get it. Found some ammo. First aid. Resupply or die, folks.
What you doing up there, huh?
Just what I need. Turn out.
All right, all right. I mean, the next wave will get her.
Found some ammo.
Something's gonna happen. I feel like we're not just gonna kill her. Like, something's gonna happen. Like some giant face hugger's gonna come out and just, you know. Oh, dude, all the health is gone.
Tango down. I'm out. Reloading. Ammo over here. Tango spotted.
Dude, that's so loud. Really? She went up again?
This thing off me!
Fuck. Fuck.
Turn out. A fresh one.
Okay.
Down to my last here.
This guy's quicker than the queen. Holy shit. Boys, we need damage.
I am dangerous species. Resupply or die, folks.
Oh, fuck. A heal would be so nice, fellas. A heal would be massive.
Get your ass back up. Not even close.
Okay. The fact you get up with 400 health is
Found some ammo.
pretty amazing. Big damage, big damage.
Please, do it.
Raptor, we're done here. Take us home. Final report of the incident involving Wayland-Yutani Colony. Stores Boone on LV-558. USCM General reporting. The colonists and
Take your lunch.
scientists, Dr. Lily Pierce, are dead. The Xenomorph Queen is destroyed. All members of Fireteam Banshee and the Endeavor, Co, Raptor, Piper, Esther, Wrench, and Ship are alive. We should reach the Outer Rim territories in 3 weeks. We will regroup, restock, and refuel. With a little luck, we will even rest. From there, we'll continue onward. This is General Olivia Ship of the USS Endeavor, signing off.
All right. I was expecting some like face hugger to be on the ship with us or something. You know what I mean? GG's, guys. GG's. I'm curious, is there going to be a continuation at all of the story? Yeah, well, what happens after this point is when you can start hitting all the hardest difficulties. And you get into like the build crafting aspects. All right, how do we do in comparison to the other guys? God, we suck, dude. I'm done with this class. No, I'm done with this class. I'm going to duelist, and we're getting the GL, dude. That guy was doing way. Look at this, 226 kills. You're paid up. You're paid up. The one revive. Got hard carry from everyone else. I lost 8,000 eggplants. Don't blame me. Challenge yourself against waves of enemies in horde mode. Can your fire team brave the storm or the swarm? Ooh. All right, guys. I wish I could stay on longer. I need to get off of here and go catch this flight. Y'all have been wonderful. Again, big shout out here to Fireteam Elite for sponsoring today's stream. This has been a good time. I've enjoyed this game so far, and I hope you guys enjoyed as well. I think Luke is giving away our final copies on this. Over the next few days, we'll be traveling pretty much over the next 24 hours. You'll start to see some, we'll be throwing up some stuff online from what we're seeing there at Gamescom. And then we've got a couple of live stream arranged. There is one game in particular that we're going to be looking at over at Gamescom. Actually, I'd say there's about 2 or 3, but there's one I know for sure that I think is going to really be spicy. Y'all actually saw the trailer of it yesterday for the opening for Gamescom. And so I think you guys are going to like it, man. I think you guys are going to like it. And we're going to actually have a good, section there of our time there at Gamescom to be able to play through all of it. So Finn, I got nothing, man. I got nothing. So I wish I could cover all. I think there were some articles or something else put out there, but boys, I don't want y'all to don't look too deeply into this. The other day there were 2 things I wanted to do when I came back home. I wanted to play, some marathon, or more specifically, I wanted to sit in Marathon's menu, and I just wanted to read some poetry. That's it. Those are like the 2 things that I got off the plane. I was like, I want to do these. I want to do these things. So that's it, man. That's all I get. It's strange. What do I? These strange. Sometimes you got these strange things that you just suddenly have the urge to do. You know what I'm coming from? Just that day. I just had it. It was just like weird bugging me, and just had to get it out of my system. You know where I'm coming from? Anyways, guys, I hope you all, if I don't see y'all at Gamescom, or if I don't see you during the streams at Gamescom, I hope you have a wonderful week. We will be back as soon as we can. I think we get back late Sunday, but be expecting a live stream from our normal setup here on Monday. Have a good one, guys. See you in the next one. Bye, everyone.